I'm Grace Wells, and I'm doing my final video survey assignment. For the first question, I said that I think there's still a very bright future for rock and roll, and while some may believe that the genre is dying, I believe that it's only getting more progressive. Artists like Elvis, Pink Floyd, and the Rolling Stones, and even more, influence musicians every single day, and those musicians may go on to influence more musicians in the future, which is why rock and roll will never truly die. For the second question, I said that since this is technically my junior year, this semester my workload was pretty heavy, but I did enjoy all of my classes and my professors, and I did really, really well, so I'm happy about that. Number 3, I said yes and no. I expected this class to be boring, to be honest, but I did learn so much about musicians that my parents and my grandparents love, which is really cool because I never really knew any of the artists my parents liked growing up, so it was interesting to learn about them. For the next question, number 4, I said the textbook assignments and tests all suited the course very well, and I think that the class was overall structured very well and very organized for an online class. Usually with online classes, I feel like it can get kind of tricky to find what you need because it's so cluttered and it's so many things just on one screen, but I thought that it was structured very well and it was very organized. The most interesting part of this class for me was learning about Elvis because I've never really been a diehard fan or listened to his music like in my free time, but my younger sister and my family really love Elvis. And if we had more time, I would like to cover more on the British invasion, where all of the British boy bands came to America and took over the charts. I think that's really interesting, and I wish we would have learned a little bit more about that. And for my last question, for this class, I think I'll take away a better understanding of the types of rock and the evolvement of rock, how it evolved over time. This will impact me in the future because now that I've learned about so many artists I didn't know about before, I'll be able to recognize them when I hear them, and I'll actually draw a more personal connection to them because I've learned so much about them. And I also do not have any suggestions for improving this class. I really enjoyed the class, and I think it was structured really well, and I think that my professor is awesome.